What's up? My name is Jack, and today I'm back with another video. Today's video is on the pros and cons of school. So let's get started. Now, I see a lot of people today, especially my age, are in school. They are in college or high school or whatever school they're in. And I feel like not a lot of people are talking about the benefits that you can get from school and the benefits that maybe you could get from not being in school. And I really think we're not talking about the benefits of not being in school enough. So I'm going to go through that in this video right here. So let's start with the pros right here, or let's at least start from the top. So the first pro of school, one of the reasons why probably a lot of people do go to school is for the structure. So, everybody needs some structure. You want to have a thing where you have a set thing that you can do every day. So you're not just all over the place. You're not just doing, whatever. You got some structure going. So that's a positive for school. Um, Structure, though, is also a con for school. I think it's really a con because the way school is set up is it's really just like, it's just like, how do I say this? It's like strict with its structure. It's like it's got every class, you have a syllabus of everything you're going to cover, and all the information's in the syllabus, and it's like, this is what we're doing, and it's like every single day you have to do this and this and this, and if you don't do that, then we'll give you a bad grade, and then you can't progress to the next step. So there's a lot of like just structural like requirements that are kind of, you know, just getting in the way of what we could be doing. So that's like also a con for school. Um, Back to the pros of school, information. So one of the benefits of going to school hopefully is you're learning information that's going to help you out in whatever your career profession is. You're going to learn some good information there, so that's a positive for school. You can learn some good information in school. Now, another thing that not a lot of people are really talking about with school is information is also a negative of school, because there's a ton of information that you learn in school that's just not going to benefit you at all in your life, like regardless of what career you are, what you're going to do with your free time, how you're going to maximize your time on this earth. There's a lot of information that they make you learn in school that's not going to benefit you. So it's kind of a surprise to me that we have so many people that continue to go to school when there's not so much of a need for it. And I'm going to explain what that need, or why that is. Alright, the next pro of school is credibility. So this is a big one. If you are, say someone's going in for a job or whatever, and or they're starting a new career, you want to have the credibility. You want to know that you know what you're doing, so you can know how to help people out. Make your money and make a living for yourself. And the people that you're helping out, they want to know that you know what you're doing, so they can trust you in order to help them out and all that. So that's a benefit of school. I'm gonna make the point right now. I didn't put this on the board, but this is one you really have to remember. So write this one down. A con of, it's not really a con, but the internet. So this is a big one. Like, I really don't understand, guys, why we consistently continue to go to school when you just have the internet. You can learn like whatever you need to learn on the internet. And I'm going to make more videos on this, running through a lot of studies I've found on the internet and all the information I've gathered, and none of it came from school. So that's like a big thing. It's not the same thing nowadays where all the information that you would get out of school is in school like it used to be back in the day. With the internet nowadays, we have all the information. Like, we have it all. Like, a lot of people now are learning online from learning school online. You're basically proving to yourself that you can learn the information by yourself online. So there's really not as much of a need for school nowadays because we have the internet. So that's a really, really big thing with this, okay? So another con of school that not a lot of people are talking about is the teacher-student dynamic. Now, what do I mean by the teacher-student dynamic? What I mean by this is, in the classroom, it's the teacher, this is how school works. It's the teacher has all the information, they have all the knowledge, they know what's going on, and we students, we're just here learning from them, and that's kind of not a great thing because you want to learn for yourself. You want to be able to learn your own things and learn on your own because that's how you're going to learn the best. You're not going to learn the best by sitting in a chair, having someone tell you about something that you don't really care about too much, depending on the class, and then having to go get a grade for it, and the information you're not even going to use. So, it's really just like, we got to start seeing this because we can like learn all the information we want and not even have to go to school, and then we can show people that, hey, we have the knowledge even though we're not in school, we have the credibility, we can be trusted to help out in this world. So I really do think as time goes on, we're going to start to see less and less people in school. Alright, I'm going to go back to, we're going to go to actually a pro, we're going to go to pro to school. One of the pros of school is the feeling of community and the feeling of identity. A lot of people have a strong tie to the school that they went to, with the college football and college basketball, and like just a sense of identity, like, oh, hey, you went to that college too. Oh, what's up? Yeah, you know about this. So that's a benefit to school. That's one of the benefits. So that's good. That's a good thing about school. Now back to the cons. Another con I have here is classrooms. Classrooms. Boom. Okay. So as beings, as people, as spiritual beings, whatever you want to call us, we came from nature. Like, we came from the earth. That's where these bodies came from. The thing about school, though, is we take all of us that came from nature and we stuff us in a classroom with just a bunch of chairs and just four walls, and it's like, this is what our life is now. Like, 7 hours a day, we're just in this classroom learning stuff that we don't really need to know. So that's a con of school that not a lot of people are talking about, So, yeah. Another big con of school right here is the cost and the debt. And I'll put a star next to that one because that one's huge. That one is huge. There's a lot of people out here that feel like they need to go to college in order to learn things and pay all this money when they could just learn the information on their own from the internet, and they really don't even have to go to college. Now, it does depend a little bit on what your degree you're going for or what job that you are going for, so that does play a factor. But it's like, if you're going to pay all this money, why don't you just pay the internet bill and learn it all on the internet, and you don't even have to pay all this money for school? It's just kind of just a waste. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give you guys one more thing here with a con of school, and I'm gonna make more videos on this topic in general. Is programming. So this concept right here of all the things I've talked about is the most esoteric concept. And if you don't know what esoteric means, it's not like an ego thing. It's just kind of a thing that not a lot of people are like aware of. Yeah, real quick, I'll just give you a real little thing about the programming. So there is a group of people on this earth that would like to see humanity in a certain state of consciousness, and they will try and have control wherever they can have control, and school is not really an exception to this because everyone goes to school and it's part of the system, it's part of the institution. So I'll make more videos on that. I'm not trying to scare anybody, if you have good discernment and intuition, you're going to be fine, you're going to know what's going on, you're not going to need to worry about that. But that's just a little tidbit for you. I think I'm going to end the video right there. That's it, guys. I'm out.